Hey Aries, welcome to my channel. Once again, this is Earth Child Tarot. This is going to be your love reading for the month of August 2020. So predominantly it will be about romance, but it can be about any type of relationship. Whoever you're thinking about within this time of listening to this reading, this is what this message is going to be for, okay? So it doesn't just have to be romance, it can be any type of relationship, family, friends, romance, marriage. But I will be touching a lot on the romantic sector. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get right into it, Aries, for the month of August for your love messages. Okay, the month of August for Aries. For the month of August for your love messages. Okay, so let's see. Let me channel your energy once more. The Aries universe source for their love messages in the month of August. For Aries. Okay. All right, Aries. So we're going to clarify these, but the overall energy, we have the 8 of Cups. Some of you guys may need to learn how to walk away from an argument. Some of you all may need to distance yourselves from a fellow fire sign, another Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. That may not be easy for you guys to do. For those of you who may have a lot of passionate energy between you and another person or another fire sign, if you guys get angry at this person or they get angry at you, it seems like it can be very passionate anger. And there may be the need to kind of learn how to walk away. And that might not be easy to do. You guys are fire signs, so it may not be easy to walk away from someone when they're saying mean things, right? But we'll see. But some of you guys are dealing with a fellow fire sign, or you're dealing with someone who is very attractive here. You may have a child by this person, or they may have a child. Let's see what your romance angel oracles have to say in regards to your love and romance in the month of August. Universe source for Aries. So heart-to-heart conversations fell out. So I feel that some of you guys may need to buckle down and just have an honest discussion with somebody. But this person may have a tendency to argue a lot. Or maybe this is you, Aries. Maybe you get so passionate about something you disagree with, and maybe there's a need to have a listening ear and just graciously discuss how you're feeling. Let go of control issues. Wow. So Aries, you or someone else need to really let things unfold. Like I said in your previous manifestation and abundance general reading for August, let go. Understand cooperation. Understand the importance of coming together with other people or with your significant other and discussing things honestly without remorse, without passive aggressiveness, without the ego, right? Okay, separation. So some of you guys are actually going to part ways with someone. You're walking away, or they're walking away from you. I also get the sense that for some of you, before you walk away, there is a need to discuss things, not argue, discuss. So We have playfulness here. So some of you guys may overall have this playful relationship with someone, but when you get into a disagreement, it can turn into something ugly. Okay? Sorry, guys. Codependency at the bottom of the deck. There may be some codependent behavior here. Some of you guys may have a hard time letting go of someone or an idea. But I do get the sense that before this separation happens, this can be a separation of a breakup, but it can also just be you all separating, maybe going on a vacation for a while. I don't feel that for all of you, if this is a temporary separation, I mean, a permanent separation is probably just going to be temporary for you and your significant other, but it's needed. However, before this separation happens, there is a need to, you kind of want to separate on better terms than what you anticipate. You want to just be honest with that person and say, hey, before we part ways, let's talk about this. It may even cause you guys to come back together afterward and, you know, have a much more wholesome connection. Let's see what other oracle messages is here for you for your love life in the month of August. Aries for the month of August for their love lives. What is your advice, universe, source for Aries? Cleaning house. It's time to clear your energy, Aries. It's time to get rid of certain patterns of behavior that is unhealthy. It's time to get rid of other people who have patterns of behavior that's unhealthy in your life. You may need to have an honest discussion with yourselves. The Eight of Cups is not necessarily representing a permanent breakup. It just means just walking away temporarily, taking some time alone. But it can also represent walking away from something after a lot of disappointment too. This can be you or someone else, okay? But we have the King of Wands, that's Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be dealing with another fire sign. You have the Page of Pentacles, someone younger than you, or you're younger than them, or this is their child, or you and their child together. Some of you could be training for a job, or you've known them as you were training for a job. That's how you guys met. And then we have the Fool. So there's some type of a leap of faith that needs to take place here, and it may stem from this conversation that you all need to have with your significant other, or with someone, a friend, a family member, whoever, right? If you guys are going on vacation away from this person, you need to have that conversation before you leave. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the King of Wands is here for you, Aries, for your love sector, for your love and relationships in the month of August 2020. King of Wands for Aries, universe source. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So you may have met this person at work, or they share the same skill set as you. Or you and this person have some work to put into your relationship. Two of Wands is your energy, Aries, so this can be you, where there is a need to come to the understanding of cooperation, of cooperating with your significant other or your friends, being more cooperative, being more open to listening and empathizing and understanding where people are coming from when they communicate things to you, or communicating how they feel. If you see, I see that there are those of you who have someone who sees a long-term connection with you, marriage even. This can also be you seeing this with them. But for others of you, you may be only focused on the long term on your own, maybe even with someone else, and leaving this person behind. But remember, before you leave, before you make that decision, be sure you talk it out first. Okay? Talk it out first, because But make sure when you talk it out that you don't argue and you don't debate. Make sure that you are open, because things could change within that within that conversation and that discussion. Okay? The Hanged Man, like I said, a change in perspective. Somebody might be very indecisive here, or they just don't know what they want for the long term in their relationships. And this is where that work comes from. You need to put in the work to understand, what do I want for the long term in a relationship? Do I want a relationship for the long term? Or do I just want to be single and by myself? What is it that you truly want? And I feel like this separation that you guys go through, it may bring you some clarity. It just might. But wow, bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. This came out in your general reading, Aries. For your manifestation and abundance, your divine masculine. Some of you guys could be connecting with your divine masculine in your relationship. This person is your divine masculine, or you're their divine masculine. A lot of fire here, a lot of passion here. But I also get a sense of like clashing of the egos in some way, shape, or form. And that's what needs to change. Okay. Now we have the Page of Pentacles here. So let's see what the Page of Pentacles is speaking to you guys about in regards to your love and relationships. For Aries, for their love and relationships in August. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Aries? For their love and relationship in the month of August. Oof. Sorry. See, I saw the Emperor card again. Wanted to show its face. So somebody's dealing with a father figure, or there's a clash of ego here. Some of you guys are just deciding to be on your own. For Aries, for the month of August. Universes. The Sun card. Maybe dealing with a Leo. Someone with Leo in their chart. There's some light that needs to be shed on something. You may see it through a child or your own child. Seven of Cups here. Again, I get the sense of there's some type of maturity that needs to take place. There's some maturity that needs to be addressed here. I feel like you guys may project yourselves as this person who's just really happy, like this Sun card, and confident and full of light. But there may be something deep within inside yourselves that's still a bit confusing. You may not know how to navigate your emotions properly, or you may not know how to navigate what you want, what your desires are. Some of you guys may ping pong back and forth between being true to yourselves and being true to someone else or something else. There's a lack of consistency in your relationship sector. And then we have the World card, Capricorn. So some of you guys could be dealing with the Capricorn. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, which is Libra. So you guys had Libra energy in your reading, in your general reading. So I feel that there is something in regards to clear decisions that need to be made within your relationship or your relationships in general. There are some clear, you need to be true to yourself, first of all, Aries. What does Aries want? And to be true to what you want and what you desire, what you set your mind to, shedding light and being confident, shedding that light on the things that you really want, that you may not have known or understood for a long time. If you want better days to come, which they will, you have to, when those decisions that you need to make, when you're met with those decisions, you want to make the right choice. You want to make, be careful what you wish for. Listen to what you say and what you express and what you want. Listen to those things, because you have to remember the universe is listening. to what you're saying. And you have to be very aware of what is required to gain what you want. And if you're not prepared to experience those requirements for what you want, you're going to have a hard time with this relationship. These two people they have a map. They're reading because they have goals, right? But they kind of need a map to figure out how to get to where they want to get to. So they're not really sure, right? They're not sure exactly what they want. However, Saturn's retrograde, this is Saturn, the world card. Saturn is going to be in retrograde until September, sometime in September. I don't remember the exact day. But sometime in mid-September, Saturn will go direct. Whatever karma and whatever decisions you need to make within that time, this time frame of Saturn's retrograde, Aries, be sure that you make those conscious decisions. Don't make decisions based off of anger or revenge for someone else. Let go of ego and let things unfold and let things come to completion, because if you try to control everything, it says let go of control issues. If you try to control the outcome of everything, you'll have a hard time clearing your karma, right? What do you want, Aries? Make those clear decisions, make those clear choices. Because change is on the way for you. You know, you don't want to be intimidated too much by it. You want to be able to be ready for it, right? Then we have the Fool. Why is the Fool here, universe? For Aries, for their love lives in the month of August. Why is the Fool card here for Aries in the month of August for their love and relationships? I also get the sense that some of you guys have been wanting a child. Some of you guys have really been wanting a child. Be aware of what that experience may call for. Because if there are those of you who have never had a baby and you've never gone through that experience, this separation with your significant other might give you the space to really come to terms with that choice. Okay? Yeah. Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, taking a break. Some of you guys need to take a break to restore your energy. Some of you guys need to break up. Well, maybe not break up. I mean, that's a hard thing to say. You know, if I did see breakup here, I would have definitely said to break up. But I don't get the sense that this is a breakup where it's just, you know, you have been separated from someone. It had to happen. This person is definitely, I believe that they are marriage material. Some of you guys have a child by this person, or you want to have a child by this person. But for those of you who are single, you may be dealing with more platonic relationships. Come to an understanding, you know, of if there's any kind of combative or attitudes or aggression that you may have towards other people because of something that happened to you in your past, or maybe there's some very angering experiences that have happened to you in your past when it comes to relationships or friendships. You may be projecting that onto a current relationship or in a future relationship, and that's what needs to be cleared. You may need to spend some time alone, away from your friends for a while. Some of you guys need to have some heart-to-heart conversations with your family and your friends and really honestly discuss how you feel. Okay, some of you guys, I feel the need, some of you guys will be apologizing, or someone else will be apologizing to you, you know. because this can be vice versa. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just bashing Aries, because that's not what I want to do. That's not what I'm doing. But I do get the sense that your energy is very strong here. Okay. So, sorry, Aries. There was an interruption, but yeah, again, the heart-to-heart conversations is key here. If there is some traumas that you've been through in your past, or some type of so many arguments or hurtful things that have been said in the past by exes, or you're in your current relationship that still stick with you, you need to discuss how you feel. Point blank, period. Because we have the Five of Cups here. There's been some disappointments, Aries. There's been some really hurtful things that have happened in your past. And I feel that you've carried that pain with you for so long. And for some of you, it's made you very angry as a human being. And you may not recognize that you project that in your friendships or your relationships. It may have caused you to be very biased in your opinion. For others of you, it's just made you very sad. You just feel like you can't shake it, right? And it may cause you to go within a lot. And Hermit, we have the Hermit card here. So I see that there's a need to just, in these times where you're by yourself, or when you go on vacation or you go on an outing where you're just able to take care of yourselves and love yourselves, take this time of hermiting to reflect on what needs to be released. To release the pain, to release the uncertainty, the anxiety, the trauma, self-sabotaging behavior. We have the Eight of Wands here, so I feel that there are those of you who want things to happen. You want to speed things up a little bit. You just want things to be over and done with. But I get the sense that things are going to speed up for you, but once you take the time to slow things down a little bit, okay? You know, with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck again, you need to restore your energy. You need to restore something. There's something that has been a little rusty, or something that you feel has been taken from you, okay, that you need to restore back into balance and release with the Fool card here, okay? It's very important that you do this for yourself, for yourselves, not for anybody else, for yourselves. Does that make sense? I hope so. If it doesn't, I'm pretty sure there are other tarot card readers who have other messages that would resonate, but you know, this message is just for those of you who have some turmoil to release, some relationships to walk away from, some vacations to embark on, right? You guys need to rest. You need to rest your minds and lay the pain and the heartache and the disappointments to rest and leave them in the past, okay? All right. So, much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey in your relationships, Aries. Take care, you guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye.